ladies and gentlemen, brothers, sisters, friends, comrades on the YouTube, to my family, okay? Absolutely. And the love of my life, who has been nothing but a help to me from, it's been a long distance, it always is, but she still manages to just knock it out of the park. And here's why. I'm still not well. Still not well. It's been quite a journey here this last couple of weeks. I really wasn't ready when I went back out in the first place. And for those of you that don't know, reference back to the last video, and I'll just touch on it a little bit. I've got foodborne pathogen that is just, man, it's liking to kill me. And the amount of discomfort is just off the chain. It's ridiculous. To have to live like this and moreover drive like this is just absurd. So it was several nights ago, now probably 5 or 6 nights ago, maybe somewhere in there, 5 nights ago. Finally sent a message out to, it ended up having to be New York because I knew Caldwell wasn't home. It was pretty late in the day, and I sent a message out going, I can't do this anymore. I need to go home. I need to get a proper diagnosis. I need to get some proper treatment, and I will be unavailable until all of that happens. So New York calls me. On top of that, I mentioned something about maybe being late or whatever. New York calls me. Dude, what's wrong, man? And I said, bro, Caldwell knows about it. I hope you've had your lunch. But I'm just a machine out here, man. I cannot stop hitting the head. Well, in my case, a bucket. It's nonstop, and this is ridiculous. I shouldn't have to be out here like this, and I'm sorry for any kind of a business problem that I may cause, but I can't go on like this. So they're like, no, you're right, absolutely right. Don't worry about the next load. Contact Utah. Contact Caldwell first thing tomorrow morning, and we'll get something arranged for you. Now, mind you, at this time, I'm in, I want to say New Jersey. I mean, it's not like I'm, across the state. I'm on the other side of the country. And I'm telling them, look, I need to work west. I can't continue with this stuff. This is just ridiculous. I can't go on like this. So, the next day, I spoke with my dispatcher out of Caldwell, and I was like, "Well, I don't, what do I do here? Because this is something horrible. I can't go on like this. Well, I got to try and. It's hard to get you out of there westbound without maybe going north first." She goes, "Now I know I got some stuff coming out of the northeast going to Illinois, and that would be where I could get you west. Going from Illinois, the Midwest is just a mecca of freight, even in the times of low freight and low rates in this industry right now, which is just absurd. I can't even believe it. We need to thin the herd a little bit, which is happening, by the way. This way I can, out of the Midwest, I can work you toward, at least Caldwell, if maybe not SoCal. I said, okay, so what's the end game here? I mean, are you looking at Caldwell, or are you looking at, SoCal to get me home? She says, well, probably Caldwell, because I don't know how long you're going to be out. And, we might have to, have you clean your truck out and everything, and then reissue your truck, and kind of HR is probably going to step in if it's too long and look at a termination, which is not really a bad thing. It's just a matter of a business thing. And then when you're ready to come back, just let us know. We'll just send you through the rehire process. We'll fast track you, get you another truck, and head on, because you do a great job for us. So, but we just don't know how long you're going to be out, which is legit. I'm making no bone about it. I just didn't think they would make me clean out my truck, to be really, really honest about that. I got to say, I was a little disappointed in that sort of a response. But, I mean, it is what it is. I'm not well. I'm not at all well. I have problems that have persisted for way too long. So, the next day, I got a message on my Qualcomm. Hey, our Northeast people found a load for you out of Penockin, New Jersey, that's going to Rancho Cucamonga. That's the load I'm under right now. It's baking goods. My reefer trailer smells like a donut right now. Oh, it's like floury, powdered sugar, jelly fill. Oh my God. It smells delicious in there right now. And this load's going to Rancho Cucamonga. So not only am I not getting terminated, but I'm going home. I'm going to go home, and the truck's going to sit at the house until... Continue on route. I didn't ask you. Okay? The truck's going to sit at the house until either I'm ready to come back or they call and say, hey, dude, we got to do something about this asset. And I get it. But I got to say, it just reiterates once again why I just think this is a great company. This is a great company. Not only do they take care of me out on the road in terms of miles and a payday, but when I'm not well, they did what they can or could to get me to get home in a Mayday situation. This is a big deal, man. And they took care of it for me, man. I just, I can't even believe it. This has just been going on for way too long. It's a nerve-wracking health issue at this point. And there's something's seriously wrong. I know I keep saying that, but it's like, I can't emphasize it enough. And to emphasize it to the folks that I work with in Caldwell that are my, management. They're my, superiors. And they're all on board for getting her done. Clyde, you do a great job for us. We don't want to, we'll do what we got to do. She says, we have cats that are late all the time. We know their names. We know who they are. It's like, why are you taking a 16-hour break? What is the point of that? And then they show up 2 hours late for their appointment. I mean, I don't understand how these people, I have a problem with myself, and at the beginning of that conversation, we were being told, am I turning into a termination because I have a medical issue? And here these guys are taking 16-hour breaks and then showing up late for their load? Why? What? Why are they employed is my question with anybody, I mean, come on. You guys got to do better than that, This is just ridiculous. So, anyway, I'm not that guy. I don't even want to be that guy. I can't stand taking a 16-hour break and just getting up whenever the hell you want to and roll whenever you want to. Man, I want to park. I want to park at a truck stop. I don't want to, but it's just the best way to. And I can, have a shower in the morning when I get up. That helps me wake up, and I feel better about it. I need a shower every day anyways right now. So, there's just things you got to do when you're out here on the road. And, dilly-dicking around, that ain't how you do it. So, anyways, I'm on my way home. It's Saturday. Not sure what the date is. I think it's the 16th. It might be the 17th. And I got to be in Rancho Cucamonga on the 21st. And I have a doctor's appointment on the 22nd. So, yip, yahoo. I'm glad for that. And I'm thrilled that Leonard's Express figured out a way to get me home from New Jersey. And I'm not talking about close. I'm talking about into SoCal. You know what I mean? I just am so pleased that they were able to do that. So, once again, Leonard's Express knocking it out of the park, killing it, and helping me, get myself well. Because, and as you'll see in the title, not well is not good. It's not. But at least I'm not being terminated, at least at the moment, and I'm taking the asset home with me. This is how much they trust me. So I'm so appreciative. And when I get back, we'll be kicking ass and taking initials. That's all I can say. So meanwhile, we're having a break somewhere in Ohio. I'm not exactly sure where. I'm a little past the middle of the state, it looks like, on my way into Indianapolis. I just have a few more hours to go for today. And then we're going to call it a day. Going over close to Terre Haute to hang my head for the night. And then move on from there. Tomorrow we got to pound out 600-mile days for as much as we can. So after today, I'll have 4 days to get there. So should be okay. But I just need to. We need to roll. You know what I mean? So swiveling. Got a dude over here that I don't know what his story is. I think he drives his flatbed, but I don't know. Got a yard walk going. So anyhow, I'm probably level 3, level 4 on the swivel. You do know who love you. It's your boy Clydesdale. I'm a solo over-the-road truck driver for Leonard's Express. And we moving on, and they're helping me out. You do know who love you. Peace!